Today on HandyDadTV, I'm going to give you a review of the X-Start Farter? No. Today on HandyDadTV, frog in the throat. It is October 1st. Exactly 1 month ago, I put down seed and starter fertilizer. Not just any starter fertilizer, X-Start starter fertilizer. Brand new product. I'm going to give you a review, let you know how it's doing, and tell you what I'm doing next. Coming up. Look at my little babies. Awesome. Yeah, I got some weeds in there too, but you know what? I'm very happy with it. This was crap. This was not grass. This was all weeds, and now I've got turf. So, and I think it's growing good enough that it'll survive the winter and be even thicker next year. On September 1st, I stood exactly here in this spot and showed you what my lawn looked like then, and it was a mess, especially the backyard. It's the end of a very hot summer. We've had a really hot July and August, and so the lawn looks like crap. And now it's looking much better. There's still some dead spots, even though I've worked at them. I scratched the ground, I put the seed in, embedded it in there. Some of it's taking, some of it's just not. But in general, I'm really pleased with it. It looks good. This was the biggest brown spot of all, where it comes off of my patio here, because the dogs just come right out and they go in this area. So this was just completely dead. And now it's green and growing. But I do have one issue back here that I need to take care of. And I just discovered it pretty recently. In this main part of my backyard, I have 3 sprinkler heads. I have one over here, there's one over there, and there's one right in this vicinity here. I can't even find it, to tell you the truth. I'd have to turn on the system, and I don't want to do that because I want to mow. What I found out is that this sprinkler head is not turning. It used to do 360 degrees, but it's not. It's going directly in that direction, and it's stuck there. So that grass was getting watered really well, and the rest of it was dying out. So when I figured that out, I started watering with a sprinkler back here and my hose. And that really turned it around. I recently released a video that showed all the fertilizer comparisons that I was doing in this backyard. On this side over here, it was Milorganite. In the middle, it was Ringer. And over there in the back, it was Scott's. And you couldn't tell in the heat of the summer, on August 27th, that was the last aerial shot that I showed, you could not tell the difference between any of them. They all looked bad. But right now, they all look good, and I think a lot of that has to do with that X-Start. This area over here was the Scott's, and this area was the Ringer. And of course, Milorganite was even further over there. Well, I gotta tell you, you can't tell now. There's no difference whatsoever. If you didn't see that video comparing the 3 fertilizers, I'll put a link to that up there. Now the X-Start, you can see here, it is an 8-24-4 analysis, so that's 8% nitrogen, 24% phosphorus, and 4% potash. I took a 50-pound bag, put it over 14,000 square feet, so it was right around 3 pounds per thousand. So that's where I got it's only 0.24 pounds of nitrogen. But I gotta tell you, it really did come out nicely. Now the big thing about starter fertilizer is that big P number, the phosphate. That's supposed to promote really good root growth for new grass, and that's what's an important part of starter fertilizer. Normally you'll find either a very low number for P or a 0 for P. In this area over here by the fence is the plot that I was using Next products on for the first time, and I gotta tell you, oh, the grass looks so good. It is so thick, and it has never looked healthier, to tell you the truth. It's just so thick and green and beautiful. Now don't get me wrong, it's not perfect, and it can definitely still use some more fertilizer. That X-Start that I put down over my 14,000 square feet only gave it about 1/4 pound of nitrogen, but it really greened up nicely with only 1/4 pound. So for my fall fertilizer slash winterizer fertilizer, I'm going to be using Carbon X. Now, this is a brand new product, also from the Carbon Earth company, just like X-Start. Now, this one has 24% nitrogen in it and 4% potash and 0 P, as you can tell. So I'm excited to try this fertilizer for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's got a mostly synthetic nitrogen in it, but it also has some organic properties. It has biochar and it has humic acid and sea kelp, so this is like RGS. It has RGS built right into it as well. And so I'm really excited to give this a try. I've never used it before. I've seen a lot of guys do it, and they've had really good results. Now this is a 50-pound bag, and it's 24% nitrogen. So if I put this whole bag down, which I'm gonna do on my 14,000 square feet, that's gonna give me 0.85 pounds of nitrogen per 1,000 square feet. So that's a good healthy dose of nitrogen, should give me a really nice green up. All right, so there you have it. There's my X-Start review. It looks good. I really can't complain. I think it did a great job, and I would definitely recommend it and use it again. I'll put a link to it down in the video description below, so you could check it out if you want to try it in the spring or next fall. One last thought. I know this is very unprofessional of me that I've already put away my camera and this is just my phone, and it's pitch black out here other than my beautiful lights behind me. You didn't see that video? I'll link that one up there too. Anyway, the last thought was, since the day that it rained when I put the grass seed down, I don't think we've had any rain at all in September. It's been the driest month of the year so far, and we've had a really wet summer. So I've been watering the heck out of this grass to get it to grow and to keep it as green as it looks. And you can see that in the aerial views that there are definitely spots that are drier than others. So my sprinkler system is not the best, but it's the best that I have, and I just make do with what I have. So just wanted to add that last thought, that it did take a lot of water because we haven't had any rain. All right, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.